Barcelona's La Masia Academy is among the most revered and respected youth systems in the world. From Carlos Puyol to Lionel Messi, La Masia has produced some of the greatest footballers not just in the history of FC Barcelona, but in the history of the sport. Following their most fruitful generation yet that spawned Barca's famed tiki-taka approach, however, the La Masia conveyor belt has hit one or two bumps in the road. There have still been some potential gems like Ricky Puig and Ansu Fati, but many of Barca's brightest starlets have left the club for an array of different reasons. Every now and then, there is a subscriber who is so persistent with the suggestion that eventually I will relent. Yes, SJ, I'm looking at you. So before SJ puts a brick through my window at night, I thought I would relent and make a La Masia related video. Here are 7 La Masia graduates who made it elsewhere. Dani Olmo. Born in Catalonia, Dani Olmo joined the Barcelona Academy from the Espanyol Academy at the age of 9. In 4 of the next 6 seasons in Barca's youth ranks, Olmo was the club's top scorer, so there was some surprise when he left Catalonia in a move to Croatia at the age of 16. Olmo wanted game time and he saw a clear pathway to first-team football at Dinamo Zagreb, and his thinking proved to be accurate. Olmo broke into Dinamo's first team at 17 and never looked back, bagging 34 goals in 124 games and capturing attention outside of Croatia for his performances in the Champions League this season. Soon to turn 22, Olmo is a versatile and intelligent midfielder who does his best work when playing as a number 10. He was heavily linked with the return to Barcelona in January, but instead chose to sign for RB Leipzig for around £17 million. Alex Grimaldo. The Portuguese Primeira Liga is a breeding ground for fine young fullbacks, and so it has proved with Alex Grimaldo. The 24-year-old former La Masia recruit arrived in Catalonia from his hometown club Valencia, and he went on to play more than 90 games for Barca's B team. Grimaldo forever seemed to be on the verge of breaking into the first team but never did so, and in December 2015, with his contract coming to an end, Barca cashed in and sold the youngster to Benfica for just €1.5 million. The diminutive and creative young fullback has since had 4 excellent seasons in Portugal and has been linked with moves to the likes of Napoli and Chelsea and is reportedly valued at €30 million. Hector Bellerin. I think it's pretty well known that Hector Bellerin is a former Barcelona prospect since the club were heavily linked with re-signing him back in 2016. Bellerin was born in Barcelona and joined the La Masia Academy at the age of 8. He spent the next 8 years with his boyhood club before following in Cesc Fabregas' footsteps and signing for Arsenal at the age of 16. Bellerin made a really bright start in his first couple of seasons in North London in the first team, breaking into the Spain team and attracting the interest of his former employers. He failed to really build on that form though, still only having won 3 caps for Spain and having suffered a few injuries, most notably a cruciate ligament injury, in January 2019. Nevertheless, Bellerin is a rapid and talented right-back who serves as Arsenal's vice-captain, and he is a worthy inclusion in this 7. Pepe Reina. In a 7 largely composed of young or youngish players, I thought I'd mix things up a bit with Pepe Reina in 4th place. Best remembered for his 8 seasons at Liverpool, Reina was born in the Spanish capital of Madrid, but came through the youth ranks at Barcelona. Reina spent 7 years at Barcelona in total, including 2 in the club's first team, during which time he made 49 appearances, alongside the likes of Frank de Boer and Pep Guardiola. Moves to Villarreal, Liverpool, Napoli and AC Milan followed, and the 37-year-old shot-stopper is currently on loan at struggling Aston Villa in the Premier League. Adama Traore. One of the most exciting wide players in the Premier League when he's at the races, Adama Traore is an explosive footballer who combines searing pace, remarkable strength, and excellent close control. A Catalonia native, Traore spent more than a decade with his boyhood club, and he has always had the tools to make it to the top. Barcelona sold Traore to Aston Villa after he made just 4 appearances for £7 million, and his first stint in the Premier League wasn't a success. A move to Middlesbrough followed, before a big money switch to Wolves, and it is only this season that we start to see Traore pick his head up, produce some final product, and really start to make use of all that raw talent. Off the back of his much improved form at Wolves, Traore is said to have caught the eye of Jurgen Klopp, but a £70 million valuation may prove to be too rich even for the reigning European champions. Andrea Navas. Ajax goalkeeper Andrea Navas only turned 24 last week, yet he has already registered more than 200 appearances in the senior game. That's an exceptional amount of experience for a goalkeeper of his age, and Navas is also his country's number 1. The Cameroonian shot-stopper joined Barcelona from the Samuel Eto'o Foundation at the age of 13, but he left the club in 2015 for just £100,000. Signed as Jesper Cillesen's future replacement, Ajax perhaps didn't expect to lose Cillesen, to Barcelona of all clubs, quite so soon, meaning Onana became their club's number 1 in 2016. Onana's fine form has since made him one of the most sought-after goalkeepers in the European game, but despite much speculation, he remains at Ajax for now. Mauro Accardi. I didn't pick or order this 7 based on talent, but if I had, there's a good chance Mauro Accardi still would have come out on top. Like compatriot and Barcelona legend Lionel Messi, Accardi was born in the city of Rosario, but his family moved to the Canary Islands when Accardi was only 9. His sensational form at youth team level sparked a bidding war between Barcelona and Real Madrid, along with the likes of Liverpool and Arsenal, but it was Barca who came out on top. Icardi spent 3 seasons in the youth ranks at La Masia before joining Sampdoria's second string on loan. Impressed with what they saw, Sampdoria took up the option to sign Icardi permanently for just €400,000. It was a dreadful bit of business by Barca, and Icardi's bright start quickly prompted a €6.5 million move to Inter Milan. During a difficult period at the San Siro, Icardi's 124 goals in 219 games were a beacon of light for the Nerazzurri. Icardi is still contracted to Inter Milan, although he's currently on loan with PSG, and he has been linked with £88 million moves to the likes of Real Madrid, Juventus, and Inter's bitter rivals, AC Milan. That's it for today's 7. There are plenty of other players I could have included, such as Sandro Ramirez, Gerard Deulofeu, Jonathan Dos Santos, Jordi Masip, Marc Muniesa, Marc Bartra, Eric Garcia, Jordi Mbula, Keita Baldi, and even retired pros like Mikel Arteta and Thiago Motta. But this is HITC Sevens, so I can only include 7. Thank you all for watching, make mincemeat of that like button if you enjoyed the video, and as always, make sure you are subscribed to HITC Sevens.